morning and welcome to the T-Bird Spotlight. Today we have a special treat. You're seeing double vision. Welcome Kaprice and Cass from the track team. Kaprice is holding with a 3.8 GPA and Cass has a 3.9 GPA. They're both a general studies major and seeing what they're trying to figure out what they're going to do in life. They're balls of fire and you'll notice that throughout this little visit we have this morning. All right, girls, tell me a little bit about yourself.
We both went to Skyline High School and we played many sports. I did swim, Priest did golf, and then we both did soccer, softball, and track. And we both are very outgoing. And I have my driver's license and Kassidy does not drive.
You don't drive, Cass? How old are
It
you?
is everybody is welcome that I do not drive because they might not get to where they're going safely.
Hey, that's a little. We have to get that done by the end of. That's gonna be part of your graduation requirements at the end of the semester.
Oh.
Yes. All right. All right. Why'd you guys choose MCC?
I think we chose MCC, one, because of the academics. Just looking at some of the colleges that we wanted to go to, they seemed like they had here was a really good program. And also for our coaches, we both really like Coach Whiting and Coach Jacobs because they provide not only like physical and emotional support, but they just helped us get us to where we want to go and help us reach the goals that we set.
All right. What about you, Caprice?
And I think MCC was a really smooth transition to go from high school to come to here. It was a lot less overwhelming and was easier to kind of go into and was a really open and energetic environment that really fit us.
Energetic fits you guys well. So,
Yeah.
listeners, if you ever have a chance to meet Miss Caprice and Miss Cass in life, they're just a ray of sunshine. If you're not allowed to have your head hanging when you're around these guys, they just like, hi, let's go. So you've been such a welcome to our campus and to our athletic department. So what do you like? What do you like beside like obviously you mentioned like physical and emotional support, but what's like your favorite part about Coach Whiting? You spend a lot of time with him.
Yeah, we're buddies. I think that my favorite part about Coach Whiting is just like his sense of humor and look on things. Whenever you need advice or when you need help with anything, he's always somebody that you can go to. No matter who you are or what you're doing, he'll always like help somebody whenever they need. And Coach Jacobs and me, we're just best friends.
I can't wait to talk to Coach Jake. Now, as a coach, we're not supposed to be friends. So are you sure you guys are best friends? We're supposed
Yeah,
to
me
be
and Coach Jacobs, we're best friends. We butt heads. We're just so similar. We butt heads because we argue with each other, but at the end of the day, we want the same thing. That's what
Oh
makes
yeah.
us fun.
So who's ever right? He's not gonna let you win.
No, yeah, no, I do win most of the time.
I'll make sure he listens to this one, okay?
Okay.
Caprice, do you have any interjections?
Um, Me and Coach Jacobs are much better friends because I listen. Not best friends, not best friends. I love Coach Jacobs because he just tells me what to do, and there's no anything else. You just are gonna do it, and that's what we're gonna do. And so we always have a straight path, and he helps me. And if I'm ever struggling, he gives me different things to think about so I can try to fix it or better myself. And then Coach Whiting, he can read my mind. I can look at him and he knows exactly what I'm thinking. So he knows that me and his relationship is really good and it's only getting better. And he really helps support me and guides me through everything that I need.
All right. So real quick, so you guys played, outdoor track. I shouldn't say played, but you guys you guys had an outdoor track season last year and you had it this year. But are you looking to go on or are you gonna stay for indoor?
I'm gonna stay another year because I'm redshirting this year. So then
Why? Tell your listeners. Tell the listeners what happened.
you have to tell them. I was throwing discus and I fell on my arm and I tore my UCL, which is a tendon in my elbow. So I have not been throwing for a while. And I'll probably be getting surgery to fix it. and then we will look forward to next season.
So, in what place did you place at nationals?
I placed 5th last year in the javelin.
Okay, and that injury that listeners, that injury that Cass is describing usually happens to javelin throwers.
Right.
Oftentimes happens to javelin throwers.
Mm-hmm.
So she must have finished the job when she fell in the discus ring.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Kaprice? How'd you do at nationals?
I got 10th last year, which was a really good start. This year I'm hoping to go for all 4 of my events, shot put, javelin, discus, and hammer. So
Good.
that will be exciting, and I hope to place in all events. And for javelin, I want to be Cass.
Good. So, how's indoor season going?
It's going good. I only throw shot put. I don't throw weight for indoor. The weight throws Kaprice. And it's been really good to see the difference between last season and this season because I've officially hit my 1-year mark of throwing shot put. So it's been really great to see the improvements.
Yeah. And listeners, these two girls, young ladies, they work their tails off. They're out there in the hot sun every day. They're out there throwing, and then they all go into the weight room. They're strong as an ox. So if you need some, yes, if you guys need some help around the house, call these some yard work done. Call these two young ladies. They're not afraid of.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead,
good
Kaprice.
at moving. So.
But they're not afraid of hard work. So with that being said, how do you two manage your time between sports and academics?
I think it's just planning ahead is the biggest thing. I think like having a planner and writing everything out before like the semester starts always helps. And then also going to bed early and waking up early helps because whenever we wake up early, we'll usually do our homework before practice because our parents always like told us that we're student athletes. So the student always needs to come first and then the athletes. And they've always like supported us and helped us get to where we want to be, but they always made sure that we were doing good at school before we were doing good at sports.
That's awesome. That's some
Mhm.
good habits to be instilled. So what time,
Yeah.
when you say you wake up early, what time do you guys wake up?
4:30, and then on a late day 5.
4:30 in the morning?
but we go to sleep at like 9. 9.
Oh, you seriously get up at 4:30 or 5 and then you start homework?
Yeah, we'll make like breakfast and then we get going and maybe watch a show and then do homework. And yeah, we get all our homework done in the mornings before we have to come here because we know we're gonna be tired from after practice, and when we get home, we're not gonna want to do it. And we like to spend time with our family when we get home from practice because everybody gets home from work and school and practice, and then that's when we can like kind of all unwind and be together for a little bit, and then we all go to bed.
Wow, you guys have really good structure in your family. That's not going on at the Stevenson's house. My husband gets up at 4:30. You guys could visit.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, oofta. Well, so when you said your family, what's in your family? You got parents and what else?
We got my mom and my dad, and then we have 2 younger brothers.
What grade are they?
Yeah.
What grade are your brothers?
One is a senior in high school, and then the other is in 6th grade.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Mhm.
So okay, so then if you have spare time, what do you do?
We like to go hunting and fishing and camping and ride our dirt bikes. Our dad just got us a dirt bike for our birthday. So that's been our new thing. We go riding with our little brother, and we got new bow and arrows for Christmas, so we got to start shooting those.
But like, where do you do this at?
By our house in the desert.
Where do you guys live?
Apache Junction.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
And then we go up north and down south to go camping and fishing and hunting.
Yeah, you're outdoorsy. I'm country. I'm not outdoorsy.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I like to collect rocks. Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of rock?
The red ones.
Do you know the name?
No. We skipped the rock. Yeah.
You should probably take geology. Have you taken geology yet?
Probably next year.
What was I gonna? Anyways, okay, you two are a hoot. This is kind of fun. Okay, Do we know what we're majoring in?
Associates of Arts, because we do not know what we want to be yet,
But-
and that can go into many different things. But I think my biggest thing right now that I've been on track for the longest is education, because my parents have been like the best support system, and they've always guided us and helped us through whatever we wanted to do, all our crazy ideas. They always take it and run with us. But when we're at school, our teachers did the same for us. And I had really great teachers and coaches throughout my whole schooling. And I've continued to have that here at MCC. So I think that me being a teacher and a coach could provide some of the same impact that some of my teachers and coaches have instilled in me. So I think I could that would be my way of giving back. And it would be something that would be different and new for me every day.
All right.
I think I just want to be a coach because
They all want just to be a coach.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, isn't that great?
I think that a coach would be better because most of the time, like your students or your athletes are with you more than like their parents throughout the week. Like they see their coach more than their own family most of the time. So they have a big impact, and I would rather make that impact on them and just guide them the best way that I could.
All right.
But I have a lot of doors open. Like I have a lot of interests that I could go. So that's the problem is I don't know which one I want to go to.
Well, what other interests do you have?
Well, like I could be a guide. I could
For
be,
hunting,
yeah, a hunting guide. I could be what are the forest ones called?
Park rangers?
Yeah, no.
Forest rangers?
Yeah, like Northwoods Law people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game and fish.
Game and fish.
All right. Look me up when you figure it out, okay? I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know how this story's going to end, or the next chapter. How about that? The story
Yeah.
will end. So what are you guys looking forward to? I'll say for the upcoming season, like the outdoor track.
I'm very excited to see my improvements from last year to this year. I think I've been training really hard, and me and Coach Whitey have been working together to get to where I'm at right now. So now it's just time for me to go out there and take my training and do it. And I'm excited to see where I'm at and what marks I'm hitting. And then for jab, I'm really excited to see all the stuff that me and Coach Jacobs have been working on and see if I can beat Kassidy's marks from last year. But then I will go ahead and beat them the following year, and as well as break some school records.
Hey, do you guys ever fight?
No, never. When we do, it will be like something dumb, like Kassidy would like take one of my shirts or something, and then she'll throw it back at me, and then we'll argue for about 5 minutes, and
And
she'll
then we'll
walk
be
out the
fine.
room, and then she'll come back in, and we'll act like it will be like nothing ever happened. People are so weirded out, like when we do fight, they'll see it all happen, and it will be like less than 5 minutes, and we're back to normal, not fighting anymore.
Yeah,
We-
twins are cool.
Like push each other's buttons. Yeah.
Really.
Good. So push your button. Beat her.
Yeah.
Beat
No,
that
not
mark.
me.
All right. So what are
And
three
and
reasons?
I think this year for outdoor season, I'm gonna be the best team manager ever.
Good, because
Uh-huh.
that is it's a thankless job, but as a coaching staff and I'm sure the players maybe not, we probably don't thank you guys enough like a manager. So just be
Yeah,
the most
because then I have
dedicated.
to take a lot of videos of Kaprice and all of my throwers throwing, and then they just complain about how it's not a good angle and how I didn't do this and that. And at meets, at home meets, I have to be the getter and I have to go get their shot puts and roll them back to everybody. And what do? Oh, they do data. No, they complained about how I didn't video them because I had to be the getter.
Well, you be the best dang getter of all time. Be an All-American getter.
Mm-hmm.
I love your attitude. It's awesome.
See?
What are you guys, what are three reasons you like being part of a sports team?
I like being part of a sports team because it provides another family.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you strengths that you didn't know you had before, and it builds up your confidence. Yeah, because even like at practice or during a meet, like if you always have like your teammates around you supporting you and cheering you on, they're super loud. We're all loud. So you always hear them cheering for you, and they just always, even though we're competing against like each other, we support each other. We support, like, I want Caprice to win, but then when it's my turn, I want to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's
That's
just another, like, it's just more love and more support and more work that they can drive that gets put into us because everybody around us wants the same goals.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God, you guys have a good head on your shoulders. Who's who's your favorite personality you want to follow, you like to follow or watch?
Ooh.
Or
Well, I
a favorite sports person?
fighting. Yeah, it's hard because we have an Olympic coach and we have Olympic pros that we train with every day.
Yeah.
But so I feel like I have to pick them because I love them and I love to watch them and they help us. They're like our second. Wait, I'm not done. Um, I like to watch Coach Whitey and Jess. No, you have to pick. No, I can pick a few.
Yes.
And Darrell and Brian and Grace because Brian and Grace are discus pros and then Jess and Darrell are shot put pros. And they each help us not only like get better as athletes, but get better as people. So I really like watching them and just watching them perform. Like if you see them throwing, you're in awe because I could never even try to throw it 3 times and it wouldn't get that far. And how they're throwing it once.
Yeah.
They're just helping us.
That's
Out of
awesome.
Mine that I would like to pick is Jess Woodard. Because she thinks the same as me, and when she's throwing, she thinks the same as me. We're both overthinkers, and Coach Whiting can read both of our minds. And when she's in the ring, she's taught me so much that I didn't know before, and she goes out of her way to help me and make me do better outside of throwing and inside of throwing. And she always checks on me. And when she's at her meets, she has like this confidence and personality that I really like and look up to. They all inspire us every day. Yeah.
That's great. Do you guys tell them that?
Yeah. We write them cards and give them like toys and stuff.
So, what's your overthinking? Has she given you strategies to like be more free?
Yeah, she's really helped me with like once I get in. She just needs to be more like me and go crazy. Kassidy doesn't think about what she's saying. Right. If we were to combine and be one person, we'd be like a mega person. But because I am too crazy and don't think enough. Priest just overthinks and.
So, what are some Caprice? What are some strategies she's given you to like just be free?
She told me to think outside before I get up there and get to go. And then once I go in, I have to be able to trust myself and trust the process that I've gone through to get where I'm at. And no matter what happens, I need to be okay with where I'm at. And then at practice is where I can think about things and think through. But when I'm competing, just let it go and trust myself.
Yeah, trust your
She just needs to
visualization.
believe in herself more.
Yeah, confidence, positive self-talk.
Yep.
Positive self-talk plus your repetitions equals confidence. You
Right.
put the rep in, now talk positive to yourself.
Right.
All right, kiddo. Okie dokie. So, do you guys have a favorite sports quote?
Yes. You can say yours first. Okay, mine is by somebody. It's an unknown person.
Okay.
But a bad practice doesn't mean you're a bad athlete. A bad competition doesn't make you a failure. Struggles bring growth and resilience. Success comes from pushing through when others give up.
That's awesome.
Mine is by Tony Romo because I love the Cowboys. Me and my dad, and a lot of people they might turn off their podcast because they just heard those words come out of my mouth. But me and my dad have always been Cowboys fans, even when they weren't even decent, when they were garbage, still representing every single day. So I really like Tony Romo. So one of the quotes that I like was, "Life has a way of changing directions. Sometimes stuff happens. You got to get up, figure it out, and go attack whatever it is."
Yep, find a way.
Yep.
Get over that brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So, what are your guys' plans after MCC?
I think we both want to continue throwing, and no, I definitely do. And we want to stay together. Just because we grow up from each other, and we're only the athletes that we are because of each other. Because we've always had that one person right next to you every single day, all the time, who's exactly like you, and trying to beat you. Right. So we want to stay together to keep that. And I don't know that, like, emotionally, if we could be away from our family and from each other, it'd just be a lot.
Yeah.
But after MCC, we want to go to a college that will fit us the best. So we're just going to look at options that will go like academic wise and coaching and drawing program.
All right.
Mhm.
Sounds like you guys have a plan.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play a little game called This or That. So I'm gonna say some, whatever, it's rapid fire, so just say whatever. Ready?
Okay.
Text or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
Indivisibility or super strength?
Super strength. Super strength.
Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu.
Coffee or energy drink?
Energy drink.
Big dog or small dog?
Big dog. Big.
I figured. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Messy or tidy?
Tidy.
Reality TV or documentary?
Reality TV.
English or math?
Math, no English.
Okay. Night out or night in?
Night in.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Oh. Pancake or waffles?
Waffle.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Red or white?
Red. Yeah, I guess red.
And white. Go T-Birds. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Kaprice. Thank you, Cass,
Thank you, Coach. Thank you,
for
Coach.
coming on our T-Bird Spotlight.
It was fun.
Listeners out there, these two young ladies are just awesome. They're a ray of sunshine. They're a ball of fire. And there's no way you could ever have a negative day if you're around these two young ladies. So keep working hard.
We will always. Thank you, Coach.
Good answer. Winners say I will.
Winners say I will. I will. I will.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.